it's not. That was yesterday. It's November 16th, and it's a pretty dull, dreary, dark day. It's a very, very, very typical, British Sunday for November. And if you are familiar with these dull, dark, grey, beige Sundays in Britain, any part, and even outside of Britain, in Ireland, it's the same. This is just terrible weather. If you are not acquainted with this, then I'm envious, I'm jealous, I'm envious. It can be monotonous, dull, just a really lackluster, lethargic kind of day, you know. Just not a good day. Not a good day. And it's November 16th. Oh, it's November 16th. I keep seeing all these TV shows and everything, everywhere. Flyers. What are they called? Bulletin boards, whatever they're called. Advertising boards, that's it. See what happens on these days. Just forget everything. Just really forget everything. And then it's Monday. And then it's Monday tomorrow, which, oh my goodness. It's Christmas apparently. So it's Christmas. That Christmas has arrived, and the festivities is not here yet. It's not Christmas. I don't want to burst everybody's fun, ruin it, to burst even bubbles. But it's not Christmas. But I keep seeing it everywhere. It's Christmas. You know what? In the stores, it was Christmas on August 1st. I'm not even joking. It was Christmas on August 1st. I worry about all that chocolate, that Christmas chocolate left in the stores since August 1st passed. The summer passed, heat waves. And then by the time you get it, it's a bit dodgy. That heat wave traumatized Cadbury. And the weirdest thing that I am seeing now everywhere is Easter eggs. I'm seeing Easter eggs. It's November. It is November. We haven't even had Christmas yet, and there are Easter eggs. And I just don't know what to do anymore. It just all points to one of the biggest reasons why I fell into this bar humbug kind of hole. That everything now is so monetized. Everything is so exploited for money that all the heart and the love and joy is gone. It's gone. And I never thought I'd say that. I never thought I would see the day where I would say I hate Christmas, but I do. I genuinely have no enjoyment of the day at all. None. But it's November 16th and I'm stuck in this mess where it's everywhere, okay? Mariah Carey has been brought out of of storage, and she has been defrosting for a little bit. She is now one of the 3 or 4 festive songs that are played in every single store I visit. And, it wouldn't be so bad, but they're the same songs that have been playing for the last 30, 40 years. Okay? And I was a bit tired of them when I was like 16, standing in the store waiting to be served for hours. For what seemed like, maybe it seems like a bit hours, okay? I'm impatient, what can I say? But when you go a decade and more repeating the same thing every single Christmas, because no good Christmas songs have been written since since when? Since maybe since that Mariah Carey song. It turns out that was all we were getting for Christmas. There's not been a decent one since. There's not been a decent one since. No. This is a pen, by the way. There's not been a decent song since then. And it's yeah. And Christmas is everywhere. It's everywhere. It's on the TV, it's on the radio, it's in the stores, on the streets, in the house. People are putting the decorations up. The person who lives opposite me has had their Christmas decorations up before Halloween. I thought they were Halloween decorations. They're not, they're Christmas decorations. And I am aware of how much of a Scrooge I'm sounding, but this is not new information to me. This really isn't new information, because not last Christmas, the Christmas before, I took out my big, I have this big book, and it is full of, it's probably some of Dickens's finest stories, because I love Charles Dickens. Now, he was an absolute douchebag, okay? He was. There's no going around it. He was an absolute D-head, okay? But the man knew how to write. The man knew how to write, and he knew how to address social situations of the time. I quite like his work. Not the man, the work. Anyway. I'm surprised he hasn't been cancelled yet. Is he allowed to be cancelled? Maybe. Anyway, and I pulled out the Charles Dickens Christmas Carol, because I hadn't read it for a couple of years, and I thought, let's get into some kind of Christmas spirit, because the year had been terrible, and I'd been dumped, and that was traumatic. So I thought, you know what? Let's just pull out a Christmas Carol, and let's see. Let's just get into a little bit of a Christmas spirit. And as I read it, I became a little bit alarmed, because I found myself sympathizing with Ebenezer Scrooge. No, I'm not sure what that is supposed to happen. I don't think that's supposed to happen. I really just don't think that you're supposed to read that book and then sympathize with him and then believe that he situation. Okay, maybe not everything, because he was, a bit of... He should have understood that, Bob Cratchit was in a difficult situation, and, he had his sick son and a family to support, so, But hey, we're not all perfect. We're not all perfect. Perfect. And all anybody wanted from that man, Ebenezer Scrooge, was money. Money. Seriously. Maybe it was the headspace I was in at the time. But I haven't gone back on my opinion. But it's a very sad story of someone full of hope and joy, and then, if you actually read it, he's a lonely little boy who gets sent to school in this empty, cold, not just physically cold, but emotionally cold school. And then, as he gets a little bit older, everybody he loves around him dies or leaves. There's no wonder that man relied on money, because money was the only thing that never left. His sister chose love, and look what happened. She died young and left her son. Ding. Shouldn't have done that, because it sounded fun, didn't it? It was not fun, obviously. But I found myself sympathizing with him, because all anybody wanted was money. And when they couldn't have his money, they talked about him behind his back. And they tried to scare him. You're a terrible person. This is definitely not how that book should be interpreted, by the way. I am aware of that, but there are different sides to view everything if you think about it. But yes, I found myself sympathizing with Scrooge, and I feel like at some point you all realize that everyone realizes that the Grinch wasn't the bad guy in that story. Every now and again when Christmas comes along, somebody or a couple of people have those hot takes on Twitter. I'm not calling it X, sorry, what a stupid name. And then it was like, hot take, Grinch wasn't the bad guy. Yeah, we know. We've seen the same tweet since 2015. It wasn't new then. So, yeah, stuck. Being held prisoner against my will in a queue in every store. And I really hate that. Nobody likes queuing, obviously. It's an unpleasant thing. It's a thing we do because, it's polite society and all that. It's polite. And if you're very lucky, you can get there. And then there's an empty queue and you can get served first if you're very lucky. But I'm never that lucky. So I'm stuck. Standing between Terry and his BO and his car oil stench, odor, and his pack of beer. It's been a tough day. His car broke down. He wants to go home. Fair enough. And behind me is Sharon, who's been coughing up a lung for the last 15 minutes. Unfortunately for me, she hasn't been covering her mouth. Now I am dreading the next couple of days when I began to get the sniffles, because I know exactly where it's come from. laid, and whams do they? Well, whams. Last Christmas. Oh, and if you're very lucky, Band-Aid, do they know it's Christmas? Chimes in. No, they don't know it's Christmas because it's not Christmas there. For them, we're on different calendars. Which is, yeah. There's really only one Christmas song that I actually like, and it's by the Pogues and Kirsty McCall. I think it's McCall. Kirsty McCall. No. I think so. Goodness, I can't remember her last name now. Kirsty McCall. I'll Google it. I'm gonna Google it. I'm gonna go. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's Kirsty McCall. It's Kirsty McCall. But that's not on as much anymore because, the words are a little bit outdated. So yeah. But I mean, I listened to that last Christmas, and even that didn't do it. So there are no Christmas songs. Yeah, no Christmas songs. One of my problems is, it's forced. It's everywhere. Gotta have your Christmas decorations up at a certain time. Because I mean, especially if you've got kids around, right? I've got nephews and nieces. And, they have it in their houses earlier. Christmas trees and the whole decorations. And then, of course, they come to my house. And there's no Christmas tree and there's no decorations. And I mean, I can't. They look at me with their big eyes. And they're like, please, decorations. And how can I say no? That's it. And that's another thing. Children are weaponized in favor of Christmas. Like little mischievous elves. And last Christmas I thought I would get into the spirit. And my nephew has this little elf on a shelf. And I call him Selvis. I wanted to call him Elvis, but my nephew wasn't having it, so he calls him Selvis. The immersion of shelf and Elvis. Selvis. There you go. I know, it's brilliant, isn't it? It's amazing. So I thought I'd have a little bit of fun here. So I was moving this elf into mischievous poses randomly everywhere around the house. And no one noticed. Not one person noticed. No one noticed. No one noticed. What's the point in doing elf on a shelf if no one notices? I had him in some pretty outrageous poses as well. All children friendly, don't worry. But I had one where he was just wrapped around like a bottle of wine or something, whiskey or something. Like it looked like he was stealing it or something. Nobody noticed. No one noticed. I gave up in the end. And one of the things I remember as a kid, though, that was always so much fun, that isn't a thing now, is the TV and films were always so great. BBC would do these big costume productions, and they were amazing. And these cartoons and all the just amazing films would be on. And now, the films are still on, don't get me wrong. The same films that were on there. The Santa Claus the movie, all those other films, But they just don't. The new things, they're not the same. They're not enjoyable, they're not entertaining, they're not fun. Those big productions aren't a thing anymore. It's disappointing. I wouldn't be averse to some big, epic saga with, I don't know. Who? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I'm trying to think right now. Maybe Saran Jones. Maybe. Hire me to write it. I will write it for you. It's good. It's okay. I'll write it for you. But I mean that coincides with the downgrade on TV, movies, entertainment in general. To be honest. To be fair. Last Christmas, my nephew had the snowman and the snow dog, and it basically starts off with the dog dying, and I can't do it. I can't do that. I just didn't understand why a Christmas story for children has to start with the dog dying. What's Christmassy about that? Just ruins the whole story for me. Start it with a little boy who wants a dog and gets a dog. Don't start it with the dog dying, so he wants another dog. I was really annoyed by that. And of course I have to read it because, I've got a 3-year-old nephew who loves the story. When a 3-year-old gets a hyperfixation is all they ever want. Not a fan of that story at all. Not a fan. After the 50th time of reading it, or maybe it felt like 50th time of reading it, I said, you know what? I can't do it anymore. This is soul destroying. This is so sad. I can't. Anything with dogs, children, kittens, or cats. I can't do it, man. I just can't do it. It's too sad. It's Christmas. Please be happy. Please be joyful. I know that's unrealistic for a lot of the times, but it's a Christmas story for children. It's a Christmas story for children. It's a Christmas story for children. Why? Why the sadness? Yeah, he's got another story. He's got a lot of Christmas stories. It's about elephants. And the one elephant is a patchwork elephant for some reason. He's called Elmer. And he has to band all these little young elephants together, and they have to get ready for their version of Santa Claus. I can't remember what they called Santa Claus. I hate that story. It's so dull. He loves it. last Christmas. Oh, last Christmas I was sick. Anyway, I was really ill last Christmas, and so I didn't do the usual Christmas dinner for the family. I may be a Grinch, but I am forced to partake unwillingly against my will in the festivities of the Yuletide. I am forced, I tell you. But last Christmas, I couldn't do it. I was so sick. And I felt awful. Like, really awful. Because the Christmas before that, I had done my first all on my own with no help from anybody. I was fully in charge. And I made everything from scratch, absolutely from scratch. I even dealt with the bird. And I usually find that a bit, a bit gruesome. I have a bit of a problem with that. It's, but I did it all on my own. Yeah. So I don't know how long this has been going on for. I don't know how long I have been going on for, to be honest. I don't have a clue. I don't know. Okay, I just looked. It's like 29 minutes. And, it's always a good poem to read for Christmas time, or, to be honest, anytime. This is a beautiful poem called A Child's Christmas in Wales by Dylan Thomas. I think that I have done it on the channel, actually. I think I did. I'm positive I did. In fact, I'm certain that I did. I've done it. I'm sure I did. It doesn't really remind me of Christmas because, it was written, I don't know, like the 30s, the 20s. So my Christmas in Wales is completely different to that. Entirely different. Even different to my parents. So it's more grandparents. Although not that my grandparents lived by the coast, of course. They didn't. One lived in the valleys in Rhondda, and Denison lived in the mountains, in the Coal Mountains in Monmouthshire. And then the ones lived by the docks. So could that be considered the coast? Yes. So I was lying for no reason. Just lying for no reason. Goodness me. Oh well. I kind of want to make this a little bit longish. A little bit longish. A little bit This is one of my favorite ones. So, basically this whole video has been me complaining. I know some people really love Christmas, and it's I know those people, obviously. And I go along with it, and because to not is to exclude oneself, to isolate oneself away from that, and I don't really want to do that, Is something. What saves the day for me is when I get to watch my nieces and my nephews open their presents. that right there, priceless. It's just that little moment, those little smiles, those little bits of happiness. I was going to say you can't buy them, but they're opening the presents. You've just bought it. But as soon as Christmas is done, it's all about Easter. I think I've said it. I keep seeing these videos about Easter eggs. There's Easter eggs. Why are there Easter eggs? It's November the 16th. It's nowhere even near Easter yet. Who's buying Easter eggs? Give me their names. I need to know now. I need to know. I just have big problems with this. Like, you can't enjoy one thing, you have to be rushed into something else. It just bugs me. So yeah, yes. This is my anti-Christmas video, my anti-Christmas ramble. It's November. It's November 16th. Yeah. And it's going to be a little bit more difficult this Christmas because not really. It's not a family thing. Family are going away, and so it's a little bit more sobering, It's only for a few days, but Christmas is I guess this is one of the things about Christmas. It's a lonely day. It's a lonely time for some people. was a kid, well, I mean, not even when I was a kid, to about, well, maybe a while ago, every sitcom had a Christmas special, and it was always so funny. And now all they do is repeat those Christmas specials, and there's nothing new. I mean, comedy isn't funny now, but you know, there's nothing funny now. There's nothing funny on. About a month ago, I bought some colouring books and some pencils, and I have been building up the courage to do a video with it. So I'm hoping that this coming week, I finally, because it's a lot more complicated than you would think. I mean, I didn't think it was as complicated as it is, but it's absolutely complicated. I've been watching these videos, adult colouring books. It's insanely complicated. I mean, when I was like 5, I'd sit down and I'd fill whole colouring books without even thinking. And I get to this big age, I'm gonna pick up a pen and I realise, don't know what the heck I'm doing. It's a colouring book. So I've been watching all these videos. I'm like, oh my, I gotta worry about the lighting and the shades, the dark and the light. Where's the light source coming from? Oh my god. Not only that, but colour patterns. What do you mean? What do you mean? This is very complicated. So, this will be the week. I'm definitely going to bite the bullet and do it, because I have been looking forward to it, but I've been very overconscious of it looking a mess. And you know what I'm like, right? Everything has to be perfect, and if it's not perfect, it's not good enough. We'll get there. Keep bumping into the stand. It's really annoying. My elbow is just like, I need to elbow this stand. chestnuts. Not gonna lie, I like chestnuts that roast on an open fire. They're delicious and Moorish and yummy. And I saw a TikTok video the other day of someone whose chestnuts were filled with bugs. So I won't be buying them ever again. No, thank you, man. You can roast on somebody else's fire, but not mine. Okay. This is really annoying me now. I've taken a very comedic, sarcastic, satire approach to this video. And maybe it was the wrong approach. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? The important thing is I had fun. And if I had fun, at least one person did. And that's all that matters. So I'm told. This is a wooden rice bowl that I don't use for rice. Use it for ASMR purposes. I did buy it with the intention to do a wood soup video, and I did it, and it was very uninspiring, and I hated it. So there's that. Incidentally, speaking about big productions, the last time that the BBC did a big, epic Christmas bonanza that I really enjoyed it was Charles Dickens' Little Dorrit, and that was a long time ago. They don't do them anymore. And Claire Foy. Another good one was Bleak House. That was really good. Gillian Anderson. I'm aware that a lot of these I mentioned have at least one attractive woman in, but it's just a coincidence. Don't worry about it. It's just a coincidence. It's a coincidence. A coincidence. A coincidence. All. I think that's it. I think I have complained satirically, sarcastically, and stupidly for long enough. Hopefully you get the humor, and hopefully if you don't, well, I don't know, I can't tell you. Just give the video a dislike. It's fine, 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 it's fine. It's all interaction in the video, and quite frankly, I can do with the help. That's all, folks. That is all, folks. That is all, folks. Hold on, wait a minute. This is a little pumpkin. A little pumpkiny wumpkiny. A little plastic pumpkin that I got for Halloween, but I still really like it. I mean, if I can think August is the arrival of Christmas, then I can think that November is also still Halloween, right? Logic. Okay. This new mic, I got a new stand. So now I use it while standing up. Like my old mic, I used to sit down. And oh my goodness. This is so much better. Like I miss my old mic. I miss my old Blue Yeti, but it was, killed by my cat. But I really love, I can stand up and it's a lot more easier to record. It's just easier for me, to be honest. I do enjoy recording a lot more. It's definitely a lot easier, but I need to get used to not banging the darn stand. It's quite annoying. Anyway. Until next time. See ya. Bye now.